Hey guys, it's Quills, and I don't know if you guys really noticed, but I use Krita like a lot. Like I'm using it for this video, the thumbnail, my webcomic, my game visuals, concept arts, posters, character sheets, animations, book covers, t-shirts. I've used it for a lot of stuff, and that's not even like scratching the surface because I really do love this program and I'm here to defend it to the death. But before I get into that, I am not here to bash anyone else's programs, by the way. I know what works for me might not work for you, and that's completely fine. I think we're all just here to make art, and as long as you're comfy and happy with what you're making, that's all that matters. This is not an ad, I just like this program a lot, and this is just me talking about it because I couldn't think of another video idea. But I do want to say that I'm not going to like compare other drawing programs. I think that in order to do that, I want to make a video on each individual art program because it does take a lot to create these tools, and I think that just putting them in a hodgepodge with other programs isn't doing it justice. So I will talk about other programs and try other programs in the future, but this is just me and my love of Krita and how we're going to get married. Anyway, so Krita is a professional free open source painting program, and it was made by artists and it's free, and that's amazing. And that's basically how I kind of got into it. When I was first starting digital art like 6 years ago, it was the Google search that I did that was like top free drawing programs that kind of got me into Krita, because I just clicked on the first one that showed up, which was that, and then I just fell in love with it ever since. I've used it on non-screen and screen tablets, and it just worked fine with me, even though I was impatient as fuck. When I was first learning digital art, I wanted to start with a non-screen tablet just to build that coordination and comfortability when it came to that kind of drawing stuff, because it is very different from traditional art and I didn't really realize it. But Krita was very patient with me, so thank you for that. I didn't really try other drawing programs until college, which I know is kind of lame, but you know, that's just how I be. It was insta love, what can I say? And then even in college, I tried Toon Boom Harmony, Blender, Procreate, Clip Studio, Procreate Dreams, Fire Alpaca, and Paint Tool Sai, and Krita is still my favorite, and that's just what I'm comfy with, so I just keep going back to it ever since. Why I love this program, there was just a list, okay, so I'm just gonna read everything, I guess. First of all, it's free, and the developers are very committed to making sure it's free because they want other artists to be able to use this tool and to make it accessible as much as possible, which is why it's available on like Windows, Mac, Linux, Steam, Microsoft, and even the Epic Game Store. I've never seen such a jam-packed program be this free. It's so weird. Even when I first started using Krita, I was like, how is this free? Like, it has a lot of features, and it's a professional program, which is why I was like, this is way too suspicious. What's happening here? The open source of the program lets you modify the application if you know how to code or get into that, just so you can customize it even more, which I didn't even know you could do that, but you know, doing research for this, I was like, wow, I love it even more. It has the cutest mascot. Okay, can we just talk about Kiki, the little cyber squirrel? I don't know why a lot of other drawing programs don't really have mascots, but they should really have one because look at her. I mean, that's what drew me in, okay? I signed my soul up right after looking at her. I mean, can you blame me? Look, she's just so cute. Let's just stare at Kiki for a sec, okay? Exactly. I think the community is very nice over here in Krita Land. I don't know what else is happening over there, but I've seen some fights break out in a lot of these other art program places, and I'm happy I'm not one of them because, oof. I feel like Krita, you can tell that it's made by other artists, and what I mean by that is that I've even just like played a game or used a tool where you can tell that it's made by a corporation marketing to creators and not a creator making a tool for another creator, if that makes sense. I don't know, I've definitely had other programs where it feels like the person making the tool doesn't know about the creators that are going to use the tool, but for Krita, it's other artists, and they know what other artists like and need and want featured and don't want featured, so they make it very customizable for other artists to use, which is really nice because I know a lot of artists that are very nitty-gritty and resourceful and will use a tool to the death in order to get into what's making it work and how it's being utilized, and I think that having a program like this is really nice because you can tell it was made for other people that also wanted to make art, and that's a nice feeling, you know. It's not made by a corporation just, you know, giving you a tool and then demanding money from you. Like, it feels like it was made by a friend, which I think is a lovely feeling. The paid versions of this program are available when it comes to some of the stores, but that money is going straight into supporting the developers. Like, they're not pocketing anything. Every time a donation is made, it's kind of just like a really big thank you on their website, which is really cute. I know that it's going to the developers, and I'm really happy for that. When I go into videos about people like judging other art programs, they always bash Krita for looking weird or having a weird interface, but a lot of that is customizable, which blows my mind because that's all they complain about, and I'm just like, if you customized it for 20 minutes, I swear. It has over 30 dockers that you can customize and like pull out or put onto another window or lock in or change where it is. They have a lot of really useful tools that you can just move around. It has over 100 brushes which you can change and like destabilize or stabilize more and all that kind of stuff. And a lot of it you can just change, which just makes me laugh. I don't know that this is like the biggest complaint about Krita, is that it looks weird or like it's not intuitive, but it is. You just need to change it. You just need to spend like a good 5 minutes changing the dockers and like picking out where the boxes should be. That's why when I do want to check out other art programs, I want to dedicate like a whole good 2 hours and like a whole video to that, because I do want to give other art programs a chance. I don't want to just go into each art program with like 5 minutes just using the really basic brush and then just calling it a day. No, these are really useful tools and I want to give them the respect that they deserve. Also, I've never seen better perspective tools in a while, because these perspective tools, especially like the little dot things that are really easy to change and move around, they are super helpful, which is so crazy because I haven't figured them out until now. When I was doing research for this video, I was like, oh my god, we have perspective tools. It was in an update that I forgot to read the notes of, and then when I was doing research for this video, it like showed up and I was like, oh my god, we have that now. So we have perspective tools which look really, really good and promising, and I definitely could have needed that when I was making some webcomic pages, but we have them now and they look really, really cool, and I'm super happy for that. I adore the 2D animation capabilities of this. You can animate in Krita. It's amazing. The features are very, very nice. I think the timeline is very, very streamlined, and the little dockers that it has for the animation make it a lot easier. You guys wonder what program that I use for animation, especially with these videos, and it's Krita. And though I don't use it for like traditional animation of like making everything fluid and movement, even just the like animatic version that I do where I kind of just have my character move around and stuff, I use Krita, and it's because the animation features for this program are just so good, okay? The onion skinning is very smooth. It's really easy to like move little frames around, and even just creating space for the frames and having to lock in specific and organizing the frames is really easy too. The tagging and organization for this program, oh my god guys, it makes me super happy, where you can easily tag like a brush into a specific folder and then you're able to find them all at once, or you're able to like color layers and frames in order to organize them a lot more better, and you're able to like group them together. It is just, I am so happy that it has a really nice organizational capabilities, okay? I really like having my stuff together and just seeing them all laid out the way I wanted them to. It's just, I know a lot of other programs kind of just have layers as like one name and then you're able to move down, but no, I want them color coded. I want them grouped together. I want them in a specific order, and I'm very happy Krita lets me do that. And the best thing that I love about Krita is that I am still learning new things about it. As you could tell by the fact that I was freaking blown away by the perspective tools and I kind of just played around with them for a while. But they will like add stuff like that. Like they will add new brushes, new tools, and I love learning new things about this, and it's really, really fun. So this is why I love Krita. I have been obsessed with it ever since I first learned about it, and I'm defending it to the death because it is my favorite art program. Again, I'm not here to bash any other art programs. Whatever works for you, but this is why it works for me. I love Krita, and we're going to stay happily married, and you know, there you go. I do want to learn about other programs. If you guys want to recommend me a program for me to try, go ahead. But yeah, I recommend giving Krita a try if you're open to it. If you're just happily here listening to me ramble, welcome. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's kind of just me rambling for a quick sec, but I just needed to get this off my chest, okay? Because I will not handle this Krita slander, and we love Krita in this channel, okay? So I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you in the next video, episode, whatever. Bye!